Alright, we got the Dupray NEAT. We're going to clean a carpet. And we cleaned this carpet like a month ago, but they've got a pet. And they're an upstairs apartment. They don't take the pet out as much as they should, so they always have a lot of pet messes everywhere. While he's getting started, kind of show you. It's really cloudy today, so we're having to use the interior lights, so the carpet's going to be a funny color. Hopefully you can see some of the staining and everything. Where he's at, over here by the front door. So we did put on a pre-spray, a neutral pH, and we let it soak in, and if it dries up it doesn't matter because we're going to hit it with the steam and it's going to vaporize everything, and the pre-spray just helps. You don't have to use a pre-spray, but we do. And the Dupray NEAT is rated at 275 degrees at 50 psi. So there's a little light on the front. It's kind of amber colored right now. When it's green, that means it's achieved its full temperature and pressure and it's ready to use. And when we're doing carpets, we generally just go. We don't have to really stop and let it build back up again.
Yeah, we don't build it up too often. Sometimes we will a little bit if we think we've gone a long way.
What we got on there is just a basic, a cheap white terry hand towel. Yeah, a hand towel, and we just folded it double and put it on there. And those black bands that you may be able to see a little bit, the real thin things, those are just hair ties like you get for ponytails and stuff. And it helps hold it so it doesn't move around too much on us. When this job's done, we'll just throw that cheap towel away. One of the reasons we like using those cheap ones is because on
we toss them out.
Yeah, on a dirty carpet job, we don't have to take those out and try to clean them somehow. We just chuck them. They're only a few cents a piece. So.
Now the microfibers that come with this, those cost $6.
Yeah.
So we clean those. And like when we clean with the oil carburetor, those bonnets can cost anywhere from $10 to $20. So we clean those. But these, we just buy a package of 20 rags at Walmart every so often and toss them out as we go. We use these on trash houses.
Now you may see a bunch of hair and stuff getting picked up, and these this particular people do not own a vacuum cleaner, so they only get their carpets vacuumed maybe once a month if we vacuum them. And we long ago decided we can't use a decent vacuum up here because it tears it up, because there'll be a big spot of fresh pet urine or something like that, and it'll ruin your vacuum cleaner. So we basically use a shop vac up here.
Yep. If it's not vacuumed that good, we really don't care.
Well, we don't want to tear up our equipment on stuff that, if it was just dirt, it'd be one thing, but it's wet messes. And so they spill drinks, their pet goes to the bathroom, and they don't know where all the wet stuff's at, and you can't really see it sometimes, and you don't want to ruin your vacuum cleaner. But it's a good idea to vacuum your carpets carefully before you steam them, or before you do any other cleaning method. But this is just an okay vacuum, just enough to get us started up.
Well, these guys just want to pass an inspection. Yeah. But the important thing about this video isn't how the residents are that we're helping, it's what the NEAT steamer's doing.
Yeah, some of this in here is shadows. So.
Well, it may be shadowy, but I can see the carpets are getting clean. Cameras can have a way of making things not look like they should, where it looks worse when it really is. It's cleaning them. Trust us, if this didn't work, we'd be bonnet cleaning. We wouldn't stick to something that don't work just to keep going and going with it. We do the best method.
If you check the video description, I'll put a link down there for this product. I also will put a link down there for our Amazon influencer store, and we have different pages on the store. There's a page for steamers, there's a page for work orbiters and accessories, and then if you get into the main influencer page itself, the storefront, we have a lot of other cleaning products. If you like that kind of thing, you might want to go and check those out, browse them. But I'll put a direct link for the NEAT so that you can go straight to it if you want to.
This will heat up in about 30 seconds. It always does. The thing we like about this
Let's see what the pad looks like so far. The bonnet, the towel.
Got a little dirt on it.
Yeah.
A little hair too. But
okay.
The thing we really like about the NEAT, is you get the heat of a truck mount without the welds of wetness. You can't beat it for the heat, but you get all the heat you want, and there's no No wet carpet, so you can go over a spot again and again and again without getting it flooded or getting the pad flooded or any of that kind of thing. And
Yeah, you don't want to get the pad. You don't want to use enough moisture to get your pad damp, because then that takes a long time to dry. And as it's drying, it's going to bring stuff to the surface from the pad. Sometimes the subfloor, if you got it wet enough, then you're going to have browning and you're going to have wicking, and you're going to have stuff you're going to have to come back and fix.
Well, our whole business, really, our model is based off
Low moisture.
getting the carpet super clean and they dry quick. People don't want them wet for, 8 hours. They just don't 6 or 8 hours. I mean, they don't even want them wet for 4 or 5 hours. They want them where they can host a family event an hour after you left, and that's what we provide. That's what keeps us going.
I'll move over this way.
Now these carpets are so shot, it's almost not worth cleaning them no more. We hate to tell the people you're just going to get in trouble for having dirty carpet. I mean, you can't really clean these. All you do is improve them a bit. They're so rude. These carpets are probably 15 years old. And the person that lived here before these people abused the carpets. And these people abused the carpets.
Well, this particular complex used to be no pets allowed. And what happened when they had no pets allowed was everybody just snuck pets in. So the pets are really destroying all the carpets. This carpet's been destroyed because they have a pet and they don't take it out.
Yeah.
They rarely take it out at all, and so it's up here all the time, and they don't put down puppy pads or anything for it. And that's kind of the way the whole complex is gone. There's dogs everywhere now. And
Well,
a few cats.
The problem with a lot of renters is they have this deal, it's not my carpet. What I care if a dog urinates on it? It's not mine, it's the landlord's problem. It's like, you're not supposed to look at things that way, but they do.
Well,
It's the kind of world we live in these days.
yeah, they've gotten then they started having a $500 pet deposit people had to pay if they wanted to have pets, because they gave up and figured out everybody's just going to have pets anyway. But people found a loophole. You can go to a doctor and get a note saying you need a companion animal.
Yep.
Because you have
issues.
emotional issues, and then they're not allowed to charge you a pet deposit.
Nope.
So the only thing the complexes can do nowadays, and this is in Texas, I don't know if it's a national thing or if it's just here, but the only thing apartment complexes can do is they can charge you for damages when you leave. So I guess if you want to have a pet and you're never planning on moving, then you'll just have, well, you get to live on a dirty carpet, but that's not really...
But if you're watching this video and you're a landlord, you don't get your money out of these people that do this.
Well, yeah, you take them to court, but you can't collect.
You can get a judgment and no money, and you won't get paid, so you just take a loss. That's what happens when you rent to certain types of people.
Well, people want their pets, and I guess they don't care about carpets and things like that when it comes to having a pet in their house, and they're willing to...
They don't care about the carpet if it's a rent or if they don't own it.
Right.
I mean, they got that, it's not my carpet. How am I going to go wrong if it gets ruined?
So steam's great if you've got pets, and they do occasionally have accidents, because when you hit urine and things like that with 275 degrees of steam, it's a good way to break it up and get it so it basically raises out of the carpet. You turn it into steam and it escapes.
It'll totally get rid of urine, but it could.
Well, it moves it someplace else. I'll say that much.
It lifts it up out of the... Yeah, it could be getting... It turns it into a mist.
Yeah.
And it goes up into the atmosphere.
Well, at a certain temperature, you may break the urine down. I wouldn't be able to say 100% what temperature that is, but if you break the urine down so it's basically inert, then, it's going to float around, and it'll probably end up on your couch and your walls, and
yeah. Well, I mean, it'll be out of the...
But it's going to be, if it's inert, then it's not going to be a big issue. But if it isn't, then of course, But that's one of the joys of having a pet that you keep indoors. Yeah, we've probably cleaned this carpet 50, 60 times.
Oh, it's just terrible.
And it's just amazing that you can still clean it, because the carpet should be falling apart a long time ago, but it hasn't yet.
And then when they ask me, can I clean the carpet, I'm like, no, but I'll make it look a little better. That's all I ever tell them. So you can't clean this kind of mess. This is like real messed up. You really can't clean these. You just improve them a bit, and that's all you're doing. As a carpet cleaner, you accept it. You're not going to do more than that with these. You want to be the best, and maybe you are, but you're not fixing a mess like this.
Alright, I'll try to show it from here. Hopefully it's not too much of a shadow. I'll show the hallway and then I'll stop because it's just going to be too long of a video. The bedroom doesn't look all that bad. Now your eyes aren't deceiving you if you think these carpets still look pretty bad because they're just completely worn out.
They're trashed.
They're delaminating and there's spots where they're just completely there's just no fibers left, and the fibers that are left have unraveled completely. So
if the fibers on this are supposed to be 1 inch tall, then they're down to 1/4 inch.
Yeah, this carpet has been in place for probably approaching 20 years now.
We cleaned the carpet for the people that lived here before these people lived here.
And that was like they 6 or 7 years ago.
They had drug parties and alcohol parties. And,
yeah.
I mean, they were wild. So there was everything you can imagine in the carpet. And now these people aren't wild, but they sure know how to trash a carpet.
Yeah.
They just don't care. It's not their carpet. As long as they pass inspection, they don't care. They could care less about the carpet as long as they don't get in trouble over it. It's the idea, I'll tear the carpet up as long as I can't get in trouble. But I will tear the carpet up. It's just a...
But anyway, the NEAT does a good job.
Yeah.
It gets out stains that other cleaning methods have a lot of trouble getting out. It's really, really good on traffic patterns. You get those dingy areas in the carpet that, first off, the carpet looks bad because the fibers are in poor condition because people walk on it all the time, but also you've got the shoe traffic and everything, so you get these darker areas that seem like nothing will get them clean, and this does a good job getting those out.
Well, it just gets down to the bottom of the carpet, and that steam, it just grabs hold of stuff and pulls it up, makes it float up. And the mason thing, when you're done, the carpet's not wet. No, I mean, it's seriously not wet. We're talking about 10-minute drying times.
If you want to check our channel, we put up quite a few videos since getting this. We got this around, I don't know, mid-December, something like that.
Christmas, it was like a...
And we've been able to do a lot of carpet cleaning jobs with it. And we don't really get to video a lot of our jobs because,
no.
Well, like today is a marginal conditions because of the lighting and everything. But we don't shoot a lot of video in people's homes unless they get permission.
We normally won't turn lights on a film. We don't like how it turns out.
No, we try to use the natural light. So yeah. there's a lot of times that we do a job and it'd make a great video except for the lighting's terrible, or there's too many shadows because they have too much furniture and everything. And, there's lots of little things that make it not video worthy.
But it's getting it clean. If you're watching this, don't. Well, if you can see it cleaning some, I mean, you can't tell how much of this carpet. The video don't do it justice, but it's nasty.
Check our channel for other videos, and you can see this thing in action on some other jobs, maybe where the lighting was a little better, or you had carpets that would come out better. But these are not. It's not great. It's not completely terrible.
Let me see. True to my word, they just be dry.
Yeah, smell your hand now.
Smells like our cleaning solution.
Okay, I'm going to end the video here. You get the idea. And hopefully we'll be able to put a video up soon on this with a little bit better conditions so it looks a little bit more attractive. Check our other videos and you can see that it does a great job. But when you're dealing with shot out carpets, there's certain carpets you just can't, you can throw everything you got at them and you're not going to get them 100%. And this is like in front of this couch here. That's just completely damaged from people having shoes on and rubbing their feet into the carpet all the time and stuff. And even though you can clean the dirt out of the fibers, you can't make the fibers look new again. So it's going to have a funny look to it. And it doesn't look so bad when the lights aren't on. But it's amazing that a little 40-watt bulb inside a ceiling fixture doesn't give you great light for video, but that's kind of how it works. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and till next time, thanks for watching.